Hey everybody, I want to talk to you really quickly about loyal customers. And I don't want to talk to you today about how to sign loyal customers. I want to talk to you about how to take care of them so that it will make your business thrive. So, what I want you to realize is that when you sign a loyal customer, that journey with that person is not over, it's just beginning. Sometimes we follow up with people for weeks, months, and even years before they sign as a loyal customer. And once they do, we're like, all right, end goal, score, we're done. But what you need to realize is that that is just the beginning of your journey with that person in the company. You have a lot of things that you need to do from that point on to make sure that they are properly taken care of. And as you are getting people to sign as loyal customers, you need to first and foremost make sure that you are giving them all of the information that they need so that they properly understand the loyal customer program and that they're not up for any surprises because wasn't anything that you didn't cover or you didn't tell them about. So please make sure that you're training, especially if you're a new distributor, make sure that you're training and you're 100% up to speed on the loyal customer program so you know all the details, all the benefits, and you can tell people exactly, step by step what's going to happen as a loyal customer and the benefits that they're going to get. So again, understand that once you sign them, it is a continuous job because you're continuing to take care of them. If you are giving them all the information correctly, there will be no surprises, and you should have a great journey with them and helping them to find products that they really like and enjoy. One thing I heard at conference that really struck a chord with me and made me realize that I need to up my game when taking care of loyal customers is that your best loyal customers become your best distributors. And there's several reasons for this when I sit down and think about it. Number one, they're going to understand the program. So when they start sharing the opportunity and the products with other people, they're going to know exactly what the loyal customer program is all about. They're going to have a heart for it and be passionate about it because they've already experienced it. Number two, they're going to love the products. So they've tried the products first. They have their own product testimonials. They can share those with other people and help their business start with a boom. And then again, just they're sharing their experience with the products. So they're laying the foundation, even before they sign as a distributor, they're doing things that they would do as a distributor. So again, you just want to make sure that you are giving them all the information that they need. So when somebody signs as a loyal customer, here are the things that you need to do. Number one, as soon as they sign, I'm talking within 24 hours, you need to send them the loyal customer email. And most of you have this. It's in Susan's Dropbox. I can actually upload a version into our group as well to show you what I use. But you want to keep this email on file so you can send it out. And it's literally like a 1-minute process. So this email tells them all about the program, all about the perk points, and it talks about cancellation and everything so that they understand exactly what happens if they go in and they cancel their auto shipment, or if they have perk points, what they're going to do and what that means. So by sending that email, you are covering yourself. You are letting them know everything, which that email should have no surprises. They should already know all of these things before they sign so that they aren't locked into something that they didn't know about and didn't agree to. So here's what I want you to do. Back to the steps. Number one, you send that email. You go in, you change their name, their customer ID number, and their auto shipment date. And once you do that and you have your personal information added at the bottom, everything else is easy breezy. You just copy and paste, or you just forward the email and replace the person's information. So that's a huge step. That's something that's going to cover your bases in a lot of areas with the loyal customer program. Number two, the second thing I do is I write down in my planner the day that they sign up. And what that does for me is that gives me a way to quickly look back to see when they signed, or how many customers I signed in a month, or what I need to do in terms of follow-ups. So here's what I want you to start doing with your follow-ups, or find a system similar that works best for you. But this is one that's coined by so many of the top leaders. We need to do what they're doing. So you're going to do what's called the 2x2x2 follow-up method. And here's what I want you to do. After somebody signs up and you send them the email, in 2 days, I want you to either send them a message, using whatever channel of communication you use with them. Just tell them thank you. You really appreciate their business and you're excited for them to try their products. And if they have any questions or need anything, to let you know. This can be done a phone call, a text, social media. A lot of leaders suggest to even do cards, to do thank you cards. And that's one of my goals in the future, is to get my business and my time planning out to be able to do that. So that's a great idea. I would suggest if you guys can work that in. Then your second two, you're going to follow up 2 weeks later. Check in and say, hey, did you get your product? Have you started? Are you loving it? How's it going? Be thoughtful. Make sure that you are really listening for their needs. Typically at that point, they're just getting their product or they're still waiting. So we just want to make sure that we're staying in constant communication. Your third two, you're going to follow up after 2 months. And again, if you have this written down in your planner, after they sign, you go through and you map out the follow-ups that you need to do with them. You know exactly which day that you need to make this happen. So after their second month of auto shipment, I want you to check back in and I want you to say, hey, how's it going? Are you having results? Are you loving the products? And at this point, you may have some people who are having problems or who haven't been using it consistently, and they just haven't gotten in touch with you. So that's why it's important for you to get in touch with them. Are you having results? Yes. Okay, that's awesome. Keep me posted. I'd love to see your results or hear about them. Or they say no. And if that's the case, then it's your job to be trained on your products and the way that things work so that you know how to help them troubleshoot. Are you taking it consistently? Is it interfering with anything that you're doing on a daily basis? Go through the steps with them, and if it's something that you're unsure about, come to the group or go to your enroller and make sure that you're doing everything you can to help them figure it out. Also, let them know they can change to a different product each month. They're in complete control of that account. So 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months in. I'm going to add a 3 to the end of that with my loyal customers after their third month, their third auto ship runs. I'm going to touch base with them and say, hey, how was it overall? What are you thinking as you look forward to your 4th month? Are you going to continue? You know that you can stop with no penalty, but you're a loyal customer for life. If you continue on, your next month, starting the 4th month, your auto shipments are going to be free every month for the shipping. So that's a great way for you to save money and still get the products you love. You're still earning perk points. Let them know how many perk points they have on their account. You have access to all of this stuff in eSuite, so make sure you're utilizing that. Also, let them know that if they run their auto shipment for 6 consecutive months, they get that $50 perk point bonus, and if they run it for a consecutive year, they get that $100 perk point bonus. So if they find a product they love, they need to definitely keep rolling with it. So it's just your job to make sure that you're taking care of them, seeing what they need, filling them in, keeping them posted, because people are forgetful. We're forgetful all the time. I know I am. So it's great to make this a part of your job, to remind them and to follow up. And the more I follow up consistently, the more people that I have reaching back out to me and feeling more comfortable with conversation and actually thanking me for the follow-up. So it's all about being thoughtful and taking care of your loyal customers. Also know that loyal customers can submit tickets through their account. They can do so many things through their dashboard as a loyal customer. So start familiarizing yourself with these things so you know exactly what to do to help them as they, maybe need to change their address or update their card information in their account. They can do all of that. They can change the date of their auto shipment within that month. They can change the products in their auto shipment. So make sure you know what you are talking about when you are helping them. So training for you is so very vital. And again, if they continue beyond that 3 months, I would just check in with them every month or two. And I would let them know what their perk point situation is, how much you appreciate them, maybe even send them a card, like if they last 6 months or a year consecutively. It's all about taking care of them and being thoughtful so that it's going to help you as a business owner, and it's going to help them to be more involved with using their products consistently and even open their eyes to the opportunity. So you can actually turn loyal customers into potential distributors by helping them have a great experience with the products in the company. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helps, and we'll talk to you guys soon.